I'm Tara, your friendly neighborhood kitch witch. Welcome to Recipes for the Cooking Impaired. Yes, you heard me correct. Cooking impaired, because all of us have a bit of an impairment when it comes to cooking from time to time. I personally am not a gourmet cook. I imagine there's a good chance you aren't either. However, that doesn't mean that we can't make something delicious, delectable to share with our friends and family. So what are we doing today? Today we are going to battle a fall delight, banana bread. Yes, banana bread. It is something that has been a staple in my family for years and so good. So luckily for you, I have a recipe. Easy to read, and I'm going to go through it for you, okay? 2 cups flour, 3/4 cups sugar or a sugar substitute, half a cup of soft butter, not directly from the fridge. For one, our arm muscles are not strong enough to stir that crap. Soft butter. 2 eggs. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, not baking powder. Your bread will be flat. Do not get these two confused. I have personally done this. Baking soda. A half teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Pure is the one I like to use instead of imitation. Half a cup of mashed bananas. Now, if you're curious how much half a cup of 1 cup of mashed bananas is, not half, 1 cup. We want it to taste banana-y, right? That's 2 medium bananas. We also have 1/4 cup of orange juice. I know that sounds strange, but it really brings out the flavor of the bananas, and it gives it a moistness. It's awesome. And then last but not least, your optional 3/4 walnuts, if you decide you want them. Now, if you're going to do walnuts, chop those babies up. It'll be an unusual surprise to take a bite into your banana bread and have a giant, full-size walnut in there. Not really going to be what we want. You want to taste banana bread, not nuts with a side of banana bread. All right, now for those of you overseas and or metric fans, I've got it in metric for you. Since I've already gone through and read everything, I am just going to go ahead and let you do the reading. Time's up. So let's get started. I have pre-measured everything for you, and we will take a little pause instead of waiting the full 60 to 65 minutes that this recipe takes. No one has that kind of time, and short of me doing comedy stand-up, I'm not sure how I'm going to entertain you for that long. So let's go ahead and mosey on into our staging kitchen area. All right, first thing, we're going to preheat the oven to 350. For those of you that are metric fans, 176.5 Celsius. We do that ahead of time because it's going to take us a bit to get all of our preparations and all of our ingredients together and ready to go. This is a banana bread. 2 banana. Now, you see these bananas? These bananas are almost ready. We want more brown spots. We want it darker. We want this puppy overripe. Since these are not ready, we're going to use pre-mashed, ready to go banana. I like to take my bananas and pre-mash them up and put them in the freezer, or you can put them in the freezer whole, take them out, thaw them, and then mash them. Either way is perfectly fine. If you're going to pre-mash them though, you're going to have to measure out the bananas. So either the 1 cup mashed banana, or if you're metric, 236.5 milliliters. Otherwise, you're not going to know exactly how many. About two bananas is. All right, so now that we have everything measured out, which, like I said, I did ahead. We got our salt. We have our orange juice. I went ahead and put the vanilla in the orange juice, mostly as an area saver. We have our softened butter. we have our sugar. Now, I am diabetic, so I'm using a sugar substitute. This is not a promo for this particular brand, but I do like this brand. It's RX Sugar Allulose. Works really great, and it's pretty close to a standard straight across conversion. So I use 3/4 sugar, or 3/4 cup sugar of the allulose. It says that you're using 1.25 cups to 1 cup, but I like my banana bread not super sweet. So for me, going straight across is perfect. Then we also have our flour and our baking soda. Again, baking soda, not baking powder. All right, and our 2 eggs. So we're going to go ahead and get our mixing bowl out and start adding our ingredients. I like to use fabulous, beautiful, old-fashioned style kitchenware for 2 reasons. For one, it reminds me of my grandparents and my great-grandma. And 2, it's fun to have things that are fun, interesting designs and colors. You know, one can get bored with just plain old white and clear. All right, so first off, we start with the dry ingredients. So we're going to add our flour, pop that puppy in. I like to kind of do a pre-stir. In the old days, you would have to sift this to get the whey out. But since things come pre-sift, I just like it. Sometimes the flour lumps up a bit. And we don't like lumps around here. No, we don't. We don't like no lumps. All right, now we add the baking soda. Okay. And we do a stir. Stir it up. Stir it up. This is great for working on your upper body strength. Using a mixer is fine. I tend to be messy. I tend to have splatters everywhere, so I like the old style whisk. Whisk, whisk. There is no battle without some whisk. Brisk, whisk. Oh, come on, that was a little funny. All right, we add the sugar. Get the sugar in. All right. Whisk it up. Whisk it up. All right, and we're going to add the salt. We're using some sea salt. Any kind is fine. And we'll get that out of the way. There we go. All right, we got all of our ingredients nicely stirred up. Now we're ready for the gooey, ooey stuff. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to get the banana and the butter in next. Okay. And the banana. As you can see, it's been what they sometimes call squished. Some people will say mashed as well, but I think the word squish is very fun. So I squish the butter. Squish it. All right. Get in there. Thank you. Okay. And then last but not least, we got eggs and the orange juice. Crack them puppies. Watch for chips, because nobody wants to take a bite of their banana bread and go crunch. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess if you have nuts and you'd be crunching. My camera lady reminded me that there is, but it's cooked, so there would be a little less crunching. But yeah, definitely true. All right, and last, the delicious orange juice that has the vanilla already added in. All right, now we're going to use that strength. I want you to get on beast mode and stir. Also beat in the eggs. You don't want to leave the egg yolk whole, because that is a mess and not as great. Okay, this takes a moment. And even even without the electric mixer, I'm still making a mess. That's all right. Messes happen. Yes, they do. And in theory, we're the only one in the kitchen, right? Just you and me. So no one's going to notice. All right, we're getting it. Make sure you get all the ingredients mixed up. You want to have all of the flour mixture mixed in with the wet. Otherwise, you're going to have some crazy lumps. And nobody wants to take a bite of the banana bread and say, oh, delicious. I love the taste of flour in the morning. Feel free to sing, to dance, to be your quirky, fun self when you're cooking. Again, no one's watching. Except for me. Just kidding. No one's watching. Just be yourself. Plus, food tastes better if you're happy and you're in a good mood. Happy food tastes delicious. Put that happy intention into your food. Yeah. All right. So, as you can see, beautiful batter. Delicious. I wish I had smell-o-vision. It is so good. All right. So, we're going to go ahead and put it into a greased pan. Now, there's a couple of options here, guys. You can do a 9x5 bread pan, which we're going to call this 9x5. It is pretty darn close. But you know how cameras add 5 pounds? Well, when it comes to bakeware, it takes off a couple inches. Just kidding. 9x5 baking pan or loaf pan. For those of you metric lovers, 23 by 13 by 6 centimeters. Or you can do 3, count them, 3 mini loaf pans, 5.5 by 3 inches, or 14 centimeters by 8 centimeters by 5 centimeters. We're going to go with just one pan today because I want this bread all to myself. I'm not going to share. Yeah. All right. Okay, so you're going to get all this out and pour it in. Oh, I wish you guys could smell how delicious this smells. I just want to eat the batter. By the way, do not eat the batter. There is raw eggs in the batter. Wait till it cooks. Hold on to that wonderful smell. Let it smell up the whole kitchen as you're cooking. All right, we're going to use my upper body to kind of help brace everything because I don't want to drop my beautiful bowl and break it. But I also want to get all the good yum-yums out of here. Now, I didn't think ahead. This is, again, where cooking impaired comes in, is that I did not grab a spatula of sorts to get everything in place. So, in future, use a spatula. One of these things. Thank you, my wonderful, wonderful, wonderful film crew of one. Always, this is why you double check to make sure you have all of your items ready to go. Again, we are not professionals. We're just having fun. Making something delicious to share. And I'll be nice, I will share. Maybe just with my camera lady. We'll see. Alright, smooth it out. Smooth it out. Yum, yum. Okay, great. Last but not least, now we're going to put this puppy in the oven. Alright, are you guys ready? Here we go. Turn into the oven. Turn into the oven. Ooh, so hot. It's getting hot in here. Let's have some banana bread. Okay, go ahead and pause. It has been 60 minutes. Let's get this puppy out of the oven. Okay, Warmers, hand warmers, necessary at all times. So as you can see, we have the delicious banana bread all done. You're going to let this cool for about 10 to 15 minutes. Turn it over, cut into it, and enjoy. I like putting a tiny bit of butter on top on each piece. Delicious. This one, as you know, we didn't use walnuts because I'm sharing it with some people that are not walnut fans, but more than welcome to add it. I've even had some people suggest chocolate chips, which I haven't tried, so I don't know. We'll see how that works. Anyhow, thanks everybody for watching. If you vibed with this video, tickle that like button, tickle its tummy so it giggles with delight. Even better, noozle the subscribe button if you would like to see more Cooking Impaired content. You'll receive notifications. I upload every week, and I can't wait to see your sparkly faces. Until then, mwah, see you soon. Bye.